Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the latest jaw-dropping episode of You Have My Heart on Starlife. Mishka's shocking revelation has left the entire family in chaos, but Deepa is stepping up like never before to expose the truth. Stay tuned as we break down all the drama, emotions, and suspense from this intense episode. So this video will be broken down into 7 parts, with detailed explanation on each event. In the latest episode of You Have My Heart on Starlife, chaos descends upon the family after Mishka makes a shocking announcement during a family gathering. The event, which was supposed to be a joyous and formal occasion, turns into a scandalous affair when Mishka drops a bombshell in front of the guests. The room falls silent as her words hang in the air, leaving everyone stunned and unable to process the audacity of her claim. The guests, visibly uncomfortable, start to murmur amongst themselves before quietly leaving the house, sparing the family further embarrassment. As the door closes behind the last guest, the family gathers in the living room, each member visibly shaken. The silence is soon broken by Labunya, whose anger has been simmering since Mishka's revelation. Labunya's outburst. "This is unbelievable. How could this happen?" Labunya exclaims, pacing back and forth with her hands on her hips. She turns to Suraj, her eyes blazing with fury. "I warned you, didn't I? I told you Mishka was trouble, but you refused to listen. You kept trusting her no matter how many times I tried to make you see the truth." Suraj, seated in the corner with his head bowed, says nothing. His guilt and shame are evident in his hunched posture and downcast eyes. Prabir, who usually stays calm in tense situations, speaks up in a low voice. "Labunya, yelling at Suraj won't solve anything right now. We need to focus on what's next." But Labunya isn't ready to back down. "And what do you suggest, Prabir? That we just sit here and do nothing while Mishka ruins our family's reputation?" She snaps. Deepa steps in, just as the tension in the room threatens to boil over. Deepa speaks up. "Labunya, please stop," she says firmly but calmly. Her voice cuts through the chaos, and everyone turns to look at her. "I understand your frustration, but blaming Suraj won't help us. Mishka is the one who caused this mess, not him." Her words take everyone by surprise, especially Suraj. He looks up at Deepa, his eyes filled with a mixture of gratitude and disbelief. After everything he had done to her, doubting her, questioning her loyalty, and even accusing her of things she didn't do, here she was standing by his side when he needed it the most. Labunya scoffs. "Deepa, I don't understand you. After everything he's put you through, you're still defending him?" Deepa looks directly at Labunya, her expression unwavering. "Labunya, I'm not defending his past actions. But right now, we have a bigger issue to deal with. Mishka is lying, and I will prove it." Her statement silences the room. Even Labunya, who rarely backs down from an argument, is left speechless. Deepa's vow. Deepa takes a deep breath and continues. "I know things haven't been perfect between Suraj and me, but one thing I never did was lose faith in him. Despite everything, I know he's innocent, and I will do whatever it takes to prove it." Her words strike a chord with Suraj, who feels a lump form in his throat. For the first time in years, he feels truly seen and supported. Tears stream down his face as he struggles to find the right words. The family, too, is moved by Deepa's kindness and resilience. Prabir nods approvingly. "You're right, Deepa. We've spent too much time fighting amongst ourselves. It's time to focus on the real issue." Deepa stands tall, her resolve stronger than ever. "I promise all of you that I'll expose Mishka for who she really is," she declares. Her words fill the room with a renewed sense of hope, and for the first time that evening, the family feels like they have a fighting chance. The confrontation. The next morning, Deepa wastes no time. She reaches out to Kabir's wife, a former nurse with experience in the medical field. "I need your help," Deepa says. "Mishka's lies involve something medical, and I can't do this alone. Will you come with me to confront her?" Kabir's wife agrees without hesitation. Of course, Deepa. I'll do whatever I can to help, she says. Together, the two women head to Mishka's house, their determination evident in their every step. Mishka greets them with a wide smile, pretending to be delighted by their visit. Deepa, what a surprise. Come in, she says, her tone overly sweet. She offers them tea and tries to make small talk, but Deepa isn't in the mood for pleasantries. Mishka, stop pretending, Deepa says sharply. We both know why I'm here. What are you trying to achieve by dragging Suraj into this mess? Mishka's smile fades, and her true nature begins to show. What do I want? She sneers. I want Suraj, and I'll do whatever it takes to have him. Deepa narrows her eyes. You'll never succeed, Mishka. Suraj doesn't belong to you, and your lies won't hold up for long. I'll make sure of that. Mishka, unfazed, smirks and says, if you're so confident, why don't you conduct a medical test? Let's see if you can handle the truth. Mishka's new problem. What Deepa doesn't know is that Mishka is already facing trouble of her own. Later that day, a doctor who had assisted her in an unethical procedure confronts her. I want my payment, Mishka, he demands. You promised me a lot of money for helping you with the artificial insemination. If you don't pay up, I'll tell everyone how you stole Suraj's sperm from the lab. Mishka, now visibly panicked, tries to maintain her composure. You're not getting another cent from me, she says angrily. But the doctor's threat looms over her, and for the first time, she feels like she might lose control of the situation. Deepa's update to the family. Meanwhile, Deepa returns home and gathers the family to update them on her meeting with Mishka. She's not going to back down easily, Deepa admits. But I saw through her lies, and I'm more determined than ever to expose her. Suraj, who has been feeling helpless and broken, finally speaks up. I don't know how to thank you, Deepa, he says, his voice trembling with emotion. I don't deserve your support after everything I've done. Deepa places a reassuring hand on his shoulder. Suraj, we all make mistakes. What matters now is that we work together to set things right. Her words inspire the family, and they rally behind her, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. As the episode ends, the stage is set for a dramatic showdown between Deepa and Mishka, with the truth hanging in the balance. That's all for today's breakdown of You Have My Heart. What do you think of Deepa's plan to expose Mishka? Will she succeed? Or does Mishka have more tricks up her sleeve? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite shows. See you in the next video.